Where's it at? Sans their normal 500-inch Pro Stock division, NHRA welcomed a slew of these Mountain Motor Pro Stock cars to the program. J.R. Carr, a real power player in the Mountain Motor world, a heavy hitter in the PDRA Extreme Pro Stock class, took the win over a red lighting Elijah Morton. I've got a clip of his top-end interview here that I'd like to play because this is another one of these moments when you get to really see how much this stuff means to people.
Do you propel it forward?
You know, yesterday was tough. The rain, the track changed, everything. I mean, it's just, we just adjust. Frank adjusts, the crew, they're just phenomenal. You know, it's awesome. NHRA, the Franklin family, you guys seen them out there working all day. Those kids and that family are just awesome, and they've helped our class a lot. NHRA's helped our class a lot. I mean, we owe a lot to all of them. And this one's for Jason. Jason, my crew guy, he's been sick. That's it.
Congratulations.
Is starting to get a little emotional there at the end. And I hope people see those moments and really start to understand just how much it means. What'd you think of seeing Mountain Motor on the old 1320, Mike? It's been a minute.
Man, I think you have to have it if 500 inch is not there, because that's Dorsalamer country at VMP too. They want to see this type of racing, and I think that it fills that void. It's still a little bit sparse when they get up there on the stage for the trophy presentation, and it's just 3 categories. I always think that looks odd, but they definitely do a good job of kind of pinch hitting when 500 inch isn't there. And I think that it's good that they don't have, or if they could avoid it as much as possible. I think it creates too much confusion when you've got 500 inch and Mountain Motor Pro Stock there. So I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move to slot Mountain Motor in when 500 inch is skipping that race.
Don't you think that it is a little bit of a struggle sometimes? Like, there's probably no better example than that Top Fuel motorcycle, Top Fuel Harley situation we were just contending with. When there's 2 relatively similar things on the property, but they're very different, it can become a problem. Like, I don't think there's any way in the world they could run these cars, Mountain Motor Pro Stock cars with hood scoops and some of the things that hardcore door slammer, dyed in the wool Pro Stock fans want to see. I don't think you could have them on the property. Like, you cannot have them on the property if you're also going to have flat hoods, 500 inches, and fuel injection.
It causes confusion or cannibalization, whatever you want to call it, to where for the average fan, we're so hardcore here with what we do, and probably most of our audience is, but there's a lot of people out there that are casual fans, and when you introduce something that's just all too similar, but one makes the other look less impressive. I mean, can you imagine a Mountain Motor Pro Stock car, going down there and run 620s at, 220 or whatever, and then you've got to explain how, well, this 500 inch deal, this is like,
don't mean to confuse you. And I know these cars look a lot alike. I mean, that's the type of stuff that I think would blow up Alan Reinhardt's email inbox. Right.
It may. But and I think we talked about the one thing that was a little bit of a drawback of Larry McBride's deal was that it probably had a lot of those fans going, all right, now these top fuel Harleys that are coming out here, why are they running like,
they look like junior dragsters,
630s and 640s or whatever? And I think in drag racing, we're so adamant to have all these different classes and create really a space for everyone to compete. But sometimes we've got to step back and remember if we're going to grow the sport and appeal to casual fans, we have to make it simpler and much more defined what the differences are between some of these classes.